Hello there, I'm the Biz Manager and welcome back to Factory Town. Now, today we are going to try to get some logistics going. Last episode we unlocked the chute to which we already put to good use, delivering grain to our farmers, food markets, and in a way automating the coins, the yellow coins for us. However, we must continue down the research path, and getting conveyor belts is of the utmost importance. It will allow us to set up production chains without the need of using workers, which is going to save us on manpower, which is one of the resources that we need to take into consideration. Your workers' capacity, yeah, it's going to be very valuable. You cannot waste workers doing menial tasks. But first, let's upgrade our town center, given that we already can do that. I don't think it's going to bring us many benefits, but why not, right? Now, let's take a look at the research. For now, we can unlock wooden conveyors. However, I would like to get the cloth conveyors, and for that we need tech level 3. We already have tech level 3. Oh, we need the intermediary logistics. Now, the cloth conveyors would be better than using wood conveyors. Wood conveyors are slow. Cloth conveyors, they are not super fast, but they are not difficult to make either. So if we could skip into this step, I think it would be preferable. So let's try and do that. First, let's unlock intermediary logistics. Right? We already have the points, we have the coins, so bam, now we have the knowledge. And we have unlocked cloth conveyors. Yeah. We'll talk about that later. Oh, that's so bueno. That's so bueno. We are 15 points away from getting the cloth conveyors. That's fantastic, my friends. That's like just 1 minute of waiting for those research points, maybe even less than that. Which means we can start thinking about setting up that production chain. But I want to unlock them first because I don't remember the recipe out of the top of my head. So let's just wait a few more seconds. And there we go. Research goes into cloth conveyors. Fantastic. I believe we need a workshop, so let's build one so that we can see. Buildings, workshop, not food mill. No. That's not it. One of these. Huh? Oh, I need stones. Yeah, okay. If we need stones, that's fine. I think I only have one guy on stone, and I have someone taking the stones away from here into the masonry, so it's only natural that we are spending all of that. But that's fine. We still have some workers available to us, so let's get a move on. We'll need to collect a few stones in order to get a couple of stone masons. But now, speaking about stones, there is one thing that we still need to do. Right? And that is, we need to clean this area off. You see this circle? All of the resources within this circle must go, because this is valuable space that we need for buildings. Now, unfortunately for us, within the map that we have unlocked, we do not have any more stone. We only have these 2 nodes. But I was thinking a little bit, and the way that we are going to proceed is we are going to quote-unquote deplete this node by mining it. Okay, and this node we are going to mine it with the mines. I believe we can unlock them soon enough. So yeah, and when it comes to the other resources, we are also going to collect them. We are not going to delete them. That would be less than smart. We want to, gather them and have the money that they are worth. If we delete the resources, we are basically deleting money. But for example, you see this grain, even though we have this farm and the farm makes it renewable, we want this grain to be gone as well. Eventually, okay? So one thing that we are going to do is we are going to create a small platform over here. We are going to grab a footpath, pull it down there, right? Grab one worker, and this worker is going to eventually... no. I'm sorry that... come here. No. You collect that. You can't drop it over there? You can drop it over there, right? But you cannot reach it. Okay, that's fine. we can put one corner right there, then another footpath, and then the worker is going to deliver it. Cool. The objective is, like I said, deplete this area of resources, but not exactly delete them. So yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit longer so we have more stone. We are going to need several workshops, so just give me a moment. Okay, my friends, so we do have the stones, however we are getting a plank shortage. So in here I'm going to pause the workshop. Not... Well, we can either turn it off, or we can just tell the workers, hey, go do something else. In this case I'm going to tell both the worker taking care of the input and the output. That should allow us to create more planks, which we are going to need to create barns. So, given that we are starting to use a lot of our production to sell and to build other things, like turning planks into wheels, for example, or stone into cut stone and stuff like that, we need to start accumulating resources in barns so that we can use them in the future. Now, one of the ideas that I was having, together, you know, by utilizing that stone, we have a bunch of trees over here, meaning we have a bunch of resources that we need to use. So we could use this space to do a small early game industrial area, taking care of wood resources and stone resources. But I kinda just wanted to see the cloth conveyor production first, because we are going to need conveyors to take care of that. Like I said, planks need to go into barns to be used, and they cannot be shooted, so we need conveyors for that. And even if we could shoot them, we need planks to make chutes. So once again, we are in a little bit of a tight loop, right? But now that we have enough resources to make at least a few workshops, which we are going to need, I'm pretty sure, to make... We can either make a cloth conveyor belt by converting wood conveyor belts, or wood wheels plus cloth. Easy enough. So first we need to make something to make cloth, right? For example, this one can go first, I believe cotton, right? And then we want to move that cotton into this one, which we are going to use the wood wheels, which we don't have a lot, but we only need a few belts to start. So, let's think. You can go like this. We are going to move everything later, and you are going to go like this, right? We are even going to make not a path through here. Path through here, it's probably faster. There we go. So we are going to need one worker, right? You take cloth there, and then we are going to need another worker that is going to pick up and drop it off over there. And then we are going to need another worker and another worker. You are going to pick up the wheels, deliver them over here, and oh, you are going to pick up the conveyor belts and deliver them over here. We are not going to deliver them to a barn. I'm not going to build a barn right now, because if you build a barn and the barn has stuff in it, you cannot move it. So I would like to avoid having a barn in the middle of town that we are not going to use, right? But for now, let's wait a few moments while the goods are being transported, until we have a few conveyor belts, and then we can start setting up industrial areas. Okay, my friends, so we don't have a lot of them, but we have a small amount. It is enough to start building some things, right? So let's go into buildings and see what we can actually build. Can we make foresters? Where are they? See if we can find them. Forester, it is unlocked under forestry, and forestry requires nothing that we don't have. Foresters unlocked. Foresters very important. It is the way to have renewable trees. If you use workers, they chop them down. Foresters, they harvest them without killing them, or they replant them, something like that. In any case, now we can build them here. It's not research, it's built. So, all starts with a forester. Let's see, you can start by collecting these resources that are already outside of the area of influence of our city. And from here, we want to make a barn. which I don't have stone. Okay. What seems to be the issue? Yeah, you are going to stop taking stone from our main stock, and you are going to go grab it yourself, good sir. I think it's this dude right here. You go there. But in any case, I believe we have now the resources for at least one barn. That's precisely what we want, but let me just see one thing, if at all possible. Right there, right? Let's take a look. Yep. So, why do I want to do this? Imagine that in the future we need more trees. We have all of this area to plant trees. The only area that we don't need to plant any trees is right there, because that's for the shoot. But all of the remaining area is good to go. Now, in any case, okay, quick access, that's not what I want. I want this, because now we need lumber mills. Lumber mills to turn all of that into produce. I believe there is only one thing, which is planks. Yep, no please, stop doing that, thank you. Now, we are going to need more than that. There was a key to... it's Q. If you press Q, it copies the other one. How about we increase our production of planks? After all, we are going to need a lot of them, and we are still out of stone. 2 more stones, that's fine, we can wait for them. So, that means that one shoot goes there. Another okay. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The hard way it is. No, I want a corner. No, I don't want a grabber there. Okay, stop. In any case, let's stop making things complicated for ourselves. We can do it like this and like this. I just wanted to take it from the front, but fine, if you want to do it like that, we can do it like that. It's fine. In any case, it is advisable, if you're going to do this, you are going to run out of wood eventually, right? To put more people into it. Foresters, 1 worker equals... they don't work the same as the other thingies, right? Lumber mills, workshops, and stuff like that, they don't give one extra worker doesn't exactly give you 1 extra unit of work. These are units of work. Like every single recipe takes 1 ingredient plus a few units of work, right? In foresters and farms, 1 worker equals 1 unit of work. However, in lumber mills and workshops and stuff like that, that is not the same, okay? And you have diminishing returns as you place more and more workers. So, yeah, just something to keep in mind. But in any case, if you have like, it requires a few calculations, stuff that I don't like to do. I don't like to think too much about it. I'd rather brute force it. So if you see this number going up, it means you're doing it right. But enough with the explanations, right? Let's continue. We want to make this barn as close as we can, but not super close. 2 tiles, right? So you go there, you go like this, and then you go like this. Bam! Now we have 3 thingies producing planks and storing them in a barn. Just look at that number going up. Fan-freaking-tastic, right? Which means we can resume wheel production, at least for now. Take those planks and take them over there, and then another one. This thing is going to move eventually. I just want to have a few more ingredients before I move them. After all, we are running very, very low, so that would be the reason for that. After all, our cloth production is dependent on that, so let's take a few more of those items. Okay, so now that we have a few resources available to us, we are going to build a... we cannot build another workshop, we need more houses. Let's take care of that first. We need more workers over here, please, it would be nice. Another street. So, and then... bam, bam. Oh, we now have more workers available. So, let's build another workshop. Let me copy... it's not... workshop to make wheels, right? So we need another workshop. Now things are not going to be looking super pretty from now on, because we have resources in our way and we kind of want to use them if at all possible. Besides, we can move stuff around in the future. So please tell me that I have enough. Yes, I do. Fan-freaking-tastic. You are going to produce wheels and No, please, go away. Now let me see, do I have any cloth near me? That would be fan-freakitastic, but we don't. We might need to use a farm to make the cloth that we are going to use to make the conveyors. Kinda sucks, but it is the end that we have been dealt, so yeah, let's do that. Well, my friends, it would appear that I stand corrected. You no longer deplete the resources by mining them, at least not the cotton. As we can see, the cotton is growing. So yeah, apparently there is a few resources that you can exploit permanently. But the stone, as we can see, the stone is going. The trees are also disappearing. There was a bunch of trees over here. They have disappeared completely. So yeah, trees and stones still go away, but apparently cotton and other vegetable ones do not. Okay, my friends, so with this newfound knowledge, we are going to take advantage of that. We have 1 billion planks now in storage, thanks to our tiny industrial thingy over here, right? We have a bunch of planks, which means we have a bunch of chutes. How about we create something kind of funny, right? Let's see, another pillar over here, another pillar over here where that should end up. So what we can create is one thing like this. You end up over there, you end up over there. This is above ground, which means workers can move through, and like we did over here, we can create some ramps for the workers to transport the cotton over, all the way over there. Let's see, I kind of want to have not this one. Go away. The full one, please. One right there. Right there. Bam, bam, bam. And then we use a footpath. Pull it down. Bam, bam, bam. And we ask a kind worker to get the cotton and transport it all the way over there. Once we move this, we'll put these workers into good use, right, in the cotton fields. But now we need to... maybe I should barn it. Why not? Why not? Let's barn this thing. This is away from the area of influence. Yes, it is. So let's create the cotton industry over here, right? No. Ah, damn it. I cannot move it now, can I? No, you go away. Damn it, I'm pressing all the wrong keys. This is what happens when you play... yeah, damn it. That's... What we can do is just... because it's just a few of them. Okay, and now I can do this. Yay. Cool. And then we destroy this. A little bit of a waste, but doesn't really matter. So, what I was trying to do, I wanted to line up with this barn over here, but I failed my tile. That's fine. That's totally fine. Just move the camera a little bit. Finish that. Now we are accumulating cotton over there, and then... In fact, I think I can even move this now. Let's keep it there for a little bit longer. One workshop right there, right? It's not lined up. There is a tree in the way. Well, this tree will have to go. I said I wanted to... I will save most of them, but some are just in the way, and you know, it's no fun. You go there. One shoot, it's all that it takes. We need a grabber, of course. Logistics, a grabber. I said logistics, a grabber. Bam. Turn into a cloth. Barn it again. I'm pretty sure cloth can go through the chute. Let's find out. No, cloth can no longer go through the chute. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, game. Pretty sure at one given point it was possible. But hey, we have conveyor belts. That's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, so now we have all the ingredients. We have the wheels and we have the cloth. We can build another workshop. Maybe, this ground is not flat. That is going to be a problem for future me. Present me doesn't care. Let's make conveyors. We bring that over there. And in order for us to deal with this mound in the future without having too many issues, we are going to create a bridge over it. Right, and then go like this. Perfect! Is this ground flat? I think this ground is not flat. Oh, and I created a copy instead of moving the one that I had. Okay, okay. Yeah, you see, this ground was not flat because the game created that platform. But we have some coins, so let's destroy it and flatten it. And with the flat ground, we can... Oh, nope, wrong way. With the flat ground, we can now do this, and we have cloth conveyors being automatically delivered to our barn, which means that now we can move these... the stonemason can stay for a little while, but these can be moved over there. We'll use them later. And the workers were working there. Where are they? Okay. This is funny. Okay, these guys went all the way over here. Okay, okay. Let's not do that, okay? Okay, my friends. I want you to work in that cotton field, please. Beautiful. Look at all this cotton being produced. It is just magnificent. Which means that now we shouldn't have any issues over here. We have more than enough production. As we can see, we have cloth accumulating, even though it's accumulating very slowly. Over time, this barn is going to be filled up the same way this one is, so I'm happy with the result. This thing is not super compact, but we are working around a few constraints, so it is what it is. And now with that available, we can start doing a little bit of cleaning. I'm going to delete this workshop. I'd like to destroy you if at all possible. There you go, it's delete. And these two workers, bye-bye. So all of those workers have been returned to the worker pool, which means that now we can have even more production buildings. These workshops are probably going to be useful in the future, but for now I'm just going to keep them in here. And you know what, let's just delete them. Your resources get refunded, so there is no point in having them anyway. But oh well, my friends, now it is time for us to upgrade this barn. We need more planks than pretty much any other resource in the game, so having as many planks as you can is always a good idea. But we are now going to start using these planks to make red coins. We are completely out. Also, we are going to get rid of this, given that it's no longer necessary, right? So how are we going to do this? Well, that's why I had the camera like this. I kinda just want to destroy the minimum amount of resources. There we go, to create a path through here. Once again, all very temporary. In fact, I'm going to destroy another one because we are going to be using wagons, and wagons need 2 lanes. Here we go. So, now that we have all of these planks available to us, how about we request 1 wagon to come over here, pick up the planks, and deliver them to the general store, so that we can start having a bunch of coins. Like, just look at the amount of workers that we have working the planks over here. Deleting this building is going to give us so many workers back. I'm just going to... I need to be, you know, cautious not to delete any workers not working in here. You go away as well. Okay, so all but this worker has been deleted, so once this facility is empty, I'm going to delete it as well. The worker and the facility. As we can see, we have so many workers back, it's not even funny. And we are going to use those workers to upgrade our stone capacity. Right now we have this clunky device, right? We want to move this thing, yeah, the stonemason away. And the way we are going to do that is quite simple. In fact, I'm even going to do this. Like this, right? Yes. We are going to create a small chute right there, and we will expand it in the future. And we are going to convert all of these stone workers to deliver the stone to this barn, where we are going to store it for our own use and to use in the stonemason. Okay, so as we can see, the stonemason is getting more stone than it is using, which means eventually it's going to accumulate in this barn. And we actually need that to happen because it's quite important, right? We need stones pretty much for everything. But in any case, let's now deliver those stones into another barn, and once again we'll be able to use them in the future, and that cleared a bunch more space. So this is done, cool, you go away, you go away. 2 more workers have returned to us. We are getting more and more workers back as we upgrade from brute force into proper logistics networks. Now, we are not getting these resources just for building. No, we want these come on. I want one of you. Thank you. We need these resources for currency, right? We really need those red coins because I kinda want to flatten this entire area off to create farmland. Uh, because this is the area with the easiest access to the food market. But I can tell you, flattening this is going to be expensive. So we just need those coins, and for that we need to sell stuff. So we are going just to wait until we have around, I would say, 200 red coins before we start flattening out a decent area, and then we are going to set up some proper farming areas so that we can sell several different foods to the food market. I would, at first I like to sell, you know, the basic stuff like carrots, tomatoes and potatoes, which are here it is, tomatoes, potatoes, carrots. And then I like to move on to grain, flour and bread. These three of foods is really easy to get into, and bread sells for a really nice price. So the sooner we can get into this stuff, the better. Very well, my friends, while I wait, I'm going to expand my industrial area a little bit. I am also going to ask some workers to start destroying these trees for me. Like I said, I want these trees to go away, but we want to use them, so I'm just going to ask all of these workers that you see around here. They are just, you know, there until this forest goes away, or we need them for something else. These are not, you know, super important workers. It's just so that we can get through the forest quickly. Now, I'm also going to build another one of these right there, because we need more wheels. We are not accumulating wheels anymore, so how about we take care of that? There we go. And this we do it in another way by going like this, and then like this. Now we have two buildings producing wheels. Hopefully we'll start accumulating a little bit. That seems to be the choke point for the belt production. But once again, once the belt production finishes up, I'm not going to upgrade this one. 200 belts is more than enough for now. In the future, once we need more, I'll upgrade it, but for now there is no point. But yeah, once this gets full, which is already close to, this should stall, which should start accumulating wheels. Besides, we now should be producing more wheels than we need, because we need 2 wheels every 6 seconds, and we are producing 2 wheels every 5 seconds, so that tiny little difference should be enough to start accumulating some. Very well, my friends, I think that today's episode's objective has been achieved. We have plenty of materials to build chutes and plenty of conveyor belts to take care of our automation desires. Like, disregard these guys appear to be confused, but as you can see they know where they should put it. It's because there is a bunch of them in the same tile. Now, before we go, my friends, let me just share a quick tip with you. The reason why conveyor cloth is so nice, right, is because it allows you to set up farms away from water without too many without worker interaction, right? All you need is to build a well, right? Go like that. Conveyor, bam! Water being delivered automatic to your farm without any worker interaction, and you can build as many as you want. So you really don't need to be next to water. In fact, you don't, in my opinion, you don't want to be, because this takes 2 tiles, and if a farm is next to the water, it takes away half of the tiles. So you know. But it's all up to you, of course. In this game there is not exactly a major pressure to be as efficient as you possibly can, so it's all up to you. But this tiny little trick allows you to set up farms away from water. But in any case, my friends, like I said, I think this is all the time that we are going to take for this episode. Our objective has been achieved. We are producing a bunch of logistics. We already have this barn almost full of conveyor belts. What else could we possibly want? Next episode, however, we are going to get into farming. We are going to terraform this entire area. We are going to remove this little mound, which is just annoying that it was formed, but oh well. And we are going to set up some farm areas all over this place. It's going to be beautiful, trust me. But for that, you have to stick around until next episode. So, with that said, my friends, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the base manager signing out. Bye bye.